Hello everyone and welcome to day number 2 of the daily challenges, that is the Edyst July daily challenges. For those of you who don't know, we are running a daily coding challenge with the theme of CodeVita. The basic rules are that every day we will launch one more challenge, and every day a challenge opens up at 10:30 a.m. IST, that's Indian Standard Time. First to crack the challenge is on top of the leaderboard. It is completely free of cost daily challenges. Anybody who wants to sign up and practice for CodeVita questions can do so. The link is given over here. Anybody, anywhere can go ahead and try to do this, and you will get to know your ranking, how you compare with others. All of these are previously asked CodeVita questions, so it will be very beneficial for you to attempt these questions. Okay. So that's just about the rules. If you want to know more, just go ahead and check the description below for all of the instructions on how you can come and sign up. Basically, you have to click this link and then keep going ahead and signing up for it. I'll just show you. When you click that link, it comes to this page. 1 second. So it comes to this page, and on this page what you'll get is this button called Start Coding Now. If you have signed up, then it'll just take you to the page directly. So once you click this button, it opens up this page, which will show you all of the upcoming challenges. So you have introduction, challenge 1. Today challenge 2 got unlocked. Tomorrow challenge number 3 will be unlocked. And so we are going to look at this question called Taxation Woes. Right, that's what we're going to do today. Just a small announcement as well, that if you go to the courses section on Edyst, you will also find an amazing new bootcamp that we have launched. This is a Webmaster Bootcamp. It has everything to do with full stack web development, so you can go ahead and check brilliant kind of projects. I mean, if you take these kind of projects to any interview, you are bound to pass that interview, and you'll definitely get some amazing job offers. That's the level of projects that we've made. And so for more on that, we'll do some more webinars, but if you want to know a little bit more about it, you can go and check out the Webmaster Bootcamp page as well. So just coming back to our daily challenges, so I'm going to look at this question called Taxation Woes. But just before I do that, I want to let you know that if you are facing certain problems in completing these questions and you want to know more about the Edyst code or about CodeVita and the concepts that are there in CodeVita, you can sign up on our CodeVita course, which is different from the daily challenges. This CodeVita course, currently we're running an early bird offer. Typically it's a 3,000 rupees course. Early bird offer is 2,499. We have a bunch of practice questions and tutorials. All the concepts are covered, and mentors are there to help you out. So yeah, if you want to just go ahead and learn up about CodeVita, you can go and do that. The link for that is also in the description below. Okay, so that's pretty much the introduction. Let's get to the question. So the question is Taxation Woes. It was asked in CodeVita 2019, that's season 8. And the question name over there was called Salary Paid. So that was the name of the question over there. We are changing the question names a little bit, but apart from that, everything else in the question is the same. It's called Salary Paid. So let's go and check what the question is about. Let's read the question now. 1 second. Let me just open up the question. So this is what the question is about. 1 second. Yeah, here we go. So this is what's there, and hold on. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So now basically what happens is that there are certain slabs for income tax which are common for all groups and genders. This is just a bunch of English. Basically what they're trying to say is that you are given a bunch of income tax details, right? And in those income tax details, there are 3 things that you are given that is very beneficial to us. That is, one is income tax slabs, the other one is the rebate amount, and the income tax paid. So for example, I'll come to each one of these terms in a bit. Like there are these slabs, 3 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 9 lakhs are the slabs. For each of the slabs, the percentage is 10%, 20%, and 30%. Okay, and the rebate paid is 1 lakh. That is a rebate available to every employee is 1 lakh. And the tax paid by each employee, there can be multiple employees. So each employee, one employee pays 90,000, another employee pays 1,50,000, another employee pays 2,10,000, and another employee pays 3 lakh, right? So we have different employees paying different amounts. And what we need to know is, if I know that if this employee has paid this much this much tax, can I get back that employee's salary? And once I have that employee's salary, can I sum up all of the employees' salary to find out what is the total salary paid by the organization, right? So again, just take, there are 4 employees A, B, C, D. That's what we have over here, A, B, C, D. A, B, C and D each paid 90,000, 1 lakh 50, 2 lakh 10 and 3 lakh respectively as the taxes, okay? Now, if I know the taxes, can I back calculate the salary that they have received, and the sum of the salaries of A, B, C and D is the total salary paid by the organization, and that is what we are looking for. So, but first things first, to even understand this, we need to, how this output came. I'll just come to the output in just a bit. What we need to understand is how even income tax is calculated, because here in the explanation they very conveniently say upon computation one finds that the employees are paid amount so and so and so, right? Which is pretty difficult to understand how they even came to this understanding that upon computation this happens, right? So we have to figure out how it is, and this is not like we have cut out anything. This is exactly the kind of question that came in TCS CodeVita, and it actually said that hint, it might be helpful to browse the internet to know general rules regarding income tax calculations, which means it's completely fine to Google, it's completely to find, it's fine to go and search for answers for these kind of things. Not the exact answer, because in actuality income tax has many more components to it. You have a lot of things called exemptions, which exemptions here are not even being considered, but there are a bunch of exemption and allowances that you are allowed to take, which is not mentioned here. So some level is mentioned, some level of detailing is mentioned here, but not too much detailing. Okay. So first let's understand the general rules of income tax calculation before understanding how this even came about, how these things came about. Okay. All right. So let's just look at how income tax is calculated even in the first place. Okay. Again, just a summary, what we have covered so far is we are given tax slab, the rates of each slab, the rebate and tax paid by each employee. How does income tax get calculated? Okay. There is something called a rebate. Okay. A rebate is just before we are going to take your salary, give the tax. It's like the government is giving you a discount on, take this much rebate. Like, okay, if let's say your entire salary is 12 lakhs, you have to pay only 11 lakhs if the rebate is 1 lakh. So it's like just before the salary is being paid, I'm giving you a discount and saying, okay, now on the remaining salary, please make the income tax calculation. So that's what the rebate is for. So for example, I'll come to what this means. So if my salary, okay, if my salary currently is 3 lakh rupees, my taxable salary becomes 2 lakhs because the rebate was 1 lakh. Okay. So the rebate was 1 lakh, and so the taxable salary becomes just 2 lakhs. Okay. So that's the first thing to do. Now the second thing, what these slabs and rate do is, I take my taxable salary, okay, and in my taxable salary, what I do is I go as per the slab. What I don't do, this is the major part everybody faced. What I don't do is I don't apply this percentage directly to that slab. For example, let's say I was earning 9 lakh rupees, or let's say I was earning 15 lakh rupees, right? So if I'm earning 15 lakh rupees in a year, I don't suddenly apply the 9 lakh just because it's above 9 lakh. Okay. Rather, what I do is for the first 3 lakh rupees, I have no tax at all, no tax. For 3 lakh to 6 lakh rupees, I have 10% tax. For 6 lakh to 9 lakh rupee, I have 20% tax. For 9 lakh rupee beyond, I have that much tax, 30% tax, right? So anything beyond 9 lakh, I have that much tax. So for example, as I said, my salary is 3 lakh rupees. Taxable salary becomes 2 lakhs. So I have 2 lakhs amount as the taxable salary, because first things first is the government will give me a discount, which is a rebate. I got that 2 lakhs. For the first 3 lakhs, I have zero tax, right? So I have 2 lakh rupees here, so I have to pay, payable over here is 0 rupees. I don't have to pay anything because for the first 3 lakhs, I have no tax at all. Now the second, let's say my salary was 4 lakhs, okay? That means that total taxable salary becomes 3 lakhs, which means that I have 0% on this 3 lakhs, which is still 0. So still, even for a 4 lakh rupee salary, I still have 0. On a side note, okay, now these are different tax. On a side note, now when you are looking at your own starting salaries and things like that, when you all will get placed, I hope you all take all of this into consideration. There are a bunch of more allowances and all there, but it's going to be fun for you to calculate all of those things. Hope you'll understand now, and instead not just leave it to your CA, or just trust somebody else to calculate this for you. Okay. So So this is the thing for the 4 lakhs. 4 lakhs, I got a rebate of 1 lakh rupees. I got 1 lakh rupees rebate. So I got 3 lakhs as a taxable salary, and that taxable salary I have payable is 0. Let's go even further. Now things get interesting. I have 5 lakhs as a salary. Because of my rebate, it became 4 lakhs. Okay. Which means that for the first 3 lakh, I paid 0 tax. For the next 1 lakh, because I'm still left 1 lakh, for the next 1 lakh, I have to pay 10% tax, which is 10,000 rupees. Right? So the total tax I have paid so far is 10,000 rupees because my taxable salary is 4 lakhs. So on that first 1 lakh after 3 lakh, I am paying 10,000 rupees. Let's take it even further. What about if I had 7 lakh rupee as my salary? So the taxable salary becomes 6 lakhs because of the rebate. And now first 3 lakh, no amount. The next 3 lakhs, I have to pay 30,000, right? Because 10% of 3 lakh will give me 30,000. And notice that in this slab, I will never end up paying more than 30,000 because the maximum amount I can have in this slab is 3 lakhs. It's between 3 and 6 lakhs, right? So for the maximum amount I can have is 3 lakhs, so I can pay 30,000. The moment I have a salary higher than 7 lakhs, what happens is, let's say I take a 10 lakh salary, of which I have to actually pay tax only on the 9 lakhs because of rebate, okay? Which means that here, for the first 3 lakhs, I have to pay 0 salary. For the next 3 lakhs, I have to pay 30,000 rupees tax. For the next 3 lakhs, between 6 lakh and 9 lakhs, I am supposed to pay 20% on that 3 lakh rupees, which is 60,000. So now on top of this, I got 60,000 rupees as the tax, which total tax becomes 90,000, right? So the total tax now becomes 90,000 over here, okay? Let's move even further up, okay? All right, so let's not go further up. Let's actually now go back to the question. So now that I hope you all understand how the tax is being calculated, let me just go back to the question once and see what we're trying to do. We are not trying to calculate how much tax I have to pay. Rather, what we're saying is, if I had to pay 90,000, how much would I be earning? So if finally the tax I paid is 90,000, how much do I end up actually earning is what I need to make sure I need to calculate over here, right? All right. So, or rather, what is my cost to the company, right? How much is the company paying me, right? So let's just go back. Let's see, for 90,000, we have been able to calculate, right? So let's just come back here. For 90,000, I hope everybody can see. If you don't, please just put it, like if you're watching on your mobile, put it horizontally or something. But basically for 90,000, I know that in my first slab, I pay 0 amount. That means minimum I had to be earning 3 lakh rupees, right? After that, I can pay only 30,000 in the next slab. So that means I have to be earning another 3 lakh rupees. Then in the next slab, the maximum I can pay 60,000 because I can get 3 lakh as the maximum amount and the tax on that is 60,000, right? So to get to 90,000, I have to be earning 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 plus the rebate, which means I have to be earning 10 lakh rupees over here, right? So I have to be earning minimum of 10 lakh rupees to give a tax of minimum 90,000, okay? What is the next input given to us in the question? 1 lakh 50. How do we achieve 1 lakh 50? Well, the way we achieve 1 lakh 50 is 3 lakhs for sure I am earning because I am paying some tax. So that means 3 lakhs I am earning because there is 0 payable on that, right? After that, for the next 3 lakhs, I will end up paying 30,000 because 10% of the 3 lakhs. Then for the next 3 lakhs, I'll end up paying 60,000. Now, till now, I have reached 90,000. I need how much more? I need 60,000 more to reach 1 lakh 50,000. Again, 1 lakh 50 is given to us, right? So to reach 1 lakh 50,000, I need to earn 60,000 more. Above 9 lakh, I am taxed at 30%, which means that if I am taxed at 30%, I need to earn 2 lakhs more so that I can earn 60,000, which will give me 1 lakh 50,000 as the tax paid. That means I have to pay 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. I have to earn this much amount. So that is 3,339 plus 2, 11. Plus the rebate amount, I have to earn this much amount so that I can first deduct the rebate. Then in each of the slabs I will end up paying, I will get 1 lakh 50,000 as the total amount payable in this slab, right? So therefore I need to be earning 11 plus 1, 12 lakhs over here, right? So are we getting as the right answer? As you can see, yes, first one is, 1 second, let me just scroll down further. As it's saying in the question, first I earn 10 lakhs, second employee earns 12 lakhs. Now let's look at the other 2 employees, right? Okay, so just coming back to the employees, let's go to the next employee. I need to finally pay 2,10,000. This is the part that is given to me. If I need to pay 2,10,000, it means that 30,000 I can earn from the second slab directly, 60,000 I can pay directly from the third slab. The fourth slab, how much is remaining? 1,20,000 is remaining, which means if I'm taxed at 30%, I need 4 lakh rupees here to contribute 1,20,000 of tax. So 30% of 4 lakhs will give me 1,20,000, and therefore when I sum all this up, I will get 2,10,000, which means I need to have 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 lakh plus 4 lakh, 13 lakh plus 1 lakh, which is from the rebate, which means 14 lakh is what I needed to earn to be getting a tax of 2,10,000. Finally, let's look further over here, that my tax finally has to be 3 lakhs. If I'm earning 3 lakhs tax, that means that in the first slab I don't have to pay anything, second slab I have to pay 30,000, third slab 60,000. So that means till now I have paid 90,000 in tax, but I want to be able to pay 2,10,000. If I want to be able to pay 2,10,000 means that in the third slab I need to earn X amount so that the tax is 2,10,000. If 30% is the rate, means I need to be earning 7 lakhs in this slab to pay 2,10,000 as the as the tax over here, which means that I need to earn 3,339 plus 716 plus 1 lakh, which is rebate, right? Which is 17 lakhs I need to earn completely for all of this, right? Which means that I have to earn 10 plus each employee has to earn 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 14 lakh and 17 lakh respectively, which will give us a total of 53 lakhs is what the company is paying to all its employees. If the company is paying 53 lakhs to its employees, that is the answer that we have to print out. So we have to print out 53 lakhs as the output. Now in the question, it's not about calculating this. This would have been the easy part. Rather, the question says you are given this, right? For each employee you are given this. You are also given this, right? So this is given to us, okay? This is given to us. This is given to us, okay? And actually even the rebate is given to us. What we need to do is calculate salary plus rebate. That means we need to calculate how much is the taxable salary, and if you are able to calculate the taxable salary, we'll add rebate and we'll have to print this part out, okay? This is not just this part, the sum of all of these parts of the employees. Alright, so if these are given, how do we fill this part? Let's go step by step. If I had to fill in 2,10,000, right? And if I had zero idea about all of these, okay? How would I go about filling it, okay? So let's just do that, okay? One is I have the rebate, but I don't have the total salary. I have to calculate this salary and plus rebate. So I know it's 2,10,000. How do I go about filling it? Well, I know here the first 3 lakh I have to pay zero tax, right? So obviously over here I have to end up paying, I have to at least earn 3 lakhs, and till the first 3 lakhs I have to pay zero tax. So I'm at least earning 3 lakhs for sure. The next, the maximum so this slab can offer is 3 lakhs, right? That means the max tax I can pay in this slab is 10% of 3 lakhs, which is 30,000, right? Now in the second slab, in the third slab, the maximum I can get, again, the slab size is 3 lakhs. The maximum I can pay is 60,000, right? Because 3 lakh, 20% of 3 lakh is 60,000, right? Now, this is the last slab. In the last slab, I have to earn 2,10,000 minus, or rather I have to pay 2,10,000 minus 90,000, which means I have to pay 1,20,000 over here. If I have to pay 1,20,000 over here, how much should I earn over here? 30% of this X is equal to 1,20,000. That means that X has to be 4 lakhs, right? So X has to be 4 lakhs for us to get a 1,20,000 over here, which means that the total amount I have taxable is 3 plus 3 plus 4, which is 13 lakhs. Right, which means that the total I will pay including rebate is, I will earn including the rebate is 14 lakhs, right? That's the amount, the salary the company gives me. So if you see the process, what we're trying to do is, the first things first, in the first slab, everybody is paid. And the tax paid has to be greater than 0. See, if somebody pays 0 tax, it could be because they are earning 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees, all the way to 3 lakh rupees. Till the 3 lakh rupees, I can't even determine how much somebody has paid, right? So we ignore that part. That is, those people who don't fall under the tax bracket, we don't even use them. assuming all the tax paid is greater than 0, that is they have paid at least some tax. If they paid even some tax, then what we should do is we should first try to see whether all of the tax lies in the first bracket or not, right? So for example, if we come back here, if my taxable salary was 4 lakhs, I would have paid 10,000 tax, right? Which means that as per this slabs and rates, I would have to just pay, like the maximum I can pay in this slab is actually up to 30,000 as we saw, right? But I'm paying only 10,000, which means that I'm sufficing in my, or I'm sufficient in my second slab itself, right? So I'm already sufficient here, which means that how much should I have to pay to get this 10,000, or how much should I be earning to get this 10,000? I should be earning 1 lakh rupees in this slab, which means initially 3 lakhs, the next 1 lakh, which means at my taxable salary is 4 lakhs, which means including the rebate, I am getting 5 lakhs over here, right, as my salary. So that's how this works. That's the approach that we will take. What we are going to do is, we will first start from the first slab, say, okay, this is 0 payable, that means minimum I'm earning 3 lakhs. On top of that, have I reached the maximum possible? That is, if I'm earning 30,000 means I am definitely earning 3 lakhs. If I'm earning anything less than 30,000, it means that in this slab we have certain amount and we don't have to go further. If I'm paying more than 30,000, let's say I'm paying whatever else, I go to the next slab and try to determine how much I'm paying in this slab, right? And then I try to determine how much I'm paying in this slab. So either I will terminate at one of these, or in the final slab, I will definitely get a certain tax rate over there, right? Because in the final slab, no matter 9 lakh beyond, it's like beyond 9 lakh, how much ever you earn, we are going to tax that. So there is no upper bound on that. In reality, there is often, but in this question, there is no upper bound as such, okay? So this is the approach we'll take. By default, everyone earns as much as the first slab. So that's the first thing you should do. That is, by default, take everyone earns as much as the first slab. Then starting from second slab, check the maximum amount to be paid in the slab. So for example, here, the maximum amount to be paid is 30,000, right? How did we get that? Because the difference between these two slabs is 3 lakhs. We didn't get it on this. We got it on the difference of these two slabs. We got that the difference is 3 lakhs, which means that, one second, yeah. So if the difference is 3 lakhs between these two, it means that we have to pay 30,000 at max, right? So we'll just check if, check the maximum amount to be paid in the slab. If the employee totally has paid more than this amount, which means that we paid the slab amount here, plus or rather we are earning the slab amount, plus we have to go higher, right? But if the employee paid less, calculate how much he would have to pay at this tax rate, right? Or how much he would have to earn to pay this much amount at this tax rate. So for example, if the employee paid more than 30,000 overall, we know the employee paid 2,10,000, it means that definitely 30,000 came from here, and let's move to the next slab. But if the employee had paid only 10,000 here, it means that they were earning only 1 lakh in this slab and we don't move forward. Therefore, we just terminate over here. So that's what we're going to do. If the employee paid more, deduct this amount and go to the next slab. If the employee paid less, calculate the salary required in this slab to pay the amount. That's all we're going to do. Continue till the amount is available. So in this case, we'll keep continuing till we reach this particular point, at which point we realize that we can take care of all the tax here, 1,20,000, and there's no more tax left to be calculated for. At this point, we break. Once we break, we add the rebate to each employee. So because each employee got this much discount for sure, so we add that rebate and we take the sum of all of those salaries over there, right? And then we print the final answer. I'll just show you the code a little bit. For a detailed code, you can always find it on the Edyst platform, but let me just show you the code a little bit over here. What happens is we okay, this is how I take the input. Again, this is in Python because most of the students were doing in Python, but you can very easily convert this to C++, Java, or any other language you want. So basically we have the slabs. This is just the input part. All of this is the input part, and after we've taken the input, I initialize a list to have 0 as the salary for each employee. What we first initially take is the amount of tax that person has paid, okay? Then what I'll do is, for the first slab, I will definitely add that person because that much slab this person is earning for sure, right? Now, I will calculate what is the maximum that is possible in the next slab. So for example, between 3 to 6 lakhs, the maximum that is possible is 30,000. What I will see is if that maximum is less than or equal to the amount this person has paid. So for example, if the person paid 1,20,000 in terms of tax, that means 30,000 is less than that. That means that definitely this much, an extra 3 lakhs this person has paid, plus we will remove this much part and move to the next slab. However, if we've reached a stage where the maximum amount available in this slab is not what the employee has paid, that means that they fall under this tax slab, means that we have to calculate how much they would have to be earning, or rather how much they have paid in this slab, and that you can calculate using the percentages and add that to the salary, right? And finally, if we are at the last, so once we exit all of this, if we are just at the last one, that is, we still have certain tax remaining to be accounted for, we use the last tax slab that we had and we try to account for it over here. Add the salary with the rebate, that is, add rebate to the salary, right? Convert the salary to an integer because the output has to be in an integer format, and then take the sum of the salaries and then print the answer, right? So I'll just run it and show you and submit. It works. All right. So that's the solution, and that's the logic for this one. If you want this exact code and how it works, you can just go to the hint section. You will get the solution part here. You will also get, I'll actually unlock this hint for you. Right, let me unlock this. What you'll get is a useful guide to how income tax is calculated. This is from Economic Times this thing podcast, very well, and even I referred to this one when I wanted to understand more about income tax. So I think you will also benefit from it. You can unlock it here, or just go to YouTube and type ET money how to calculate income tax. Now, when some people were submitting this, a lot of people got stuck in the morning about the test case 4 was not passing and things. Well, actually the test case 4 had a small formatting error. If you would have got that same formatting error in the real TCS or the real CodeVita, you would have got a presentation error. Because we don't have a presentation error, that's why it was giving a wrong answer. So if you would have done that in CodeVita, you would have passed all the test cases and you would have actually got some marks. We don't have the presentation error over here, that's why that didn't come. So for those of you who are waiting and seeing that they were trying for so long, still were not able to pass, that is the reason for that. And yes, so just a reminder again that you all can sign up for these daily challenges. I hope you all enjoyed this daily challenge. There's another one tomorrow launching exactly at 10:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Make sure you are you've kept your alarm, you're waking up in the morning, you're creating this habit of coding for you. I just want to give a shout out and a congratulations to 1 second, who are all the leaders right now. Let me just open up the leaders. Yeah, so to Lakshmikant, Lakshmikant is the first person today to crack this. So congratulations to Lakshmikant for being the topper today. And let's see who is the topper going forward for tomorrow, day after, and at the end of 10 days. So congratulations once again, Lakshmikant, and to everybody else who's still thinking about it, please sign up for this. You can sign up on this link. 1 second. Yep, this is the link that you can sign up on, and don't forget to go and check out the Webmaster course as well, and reach out to us if you want more information about that. Thanks everybody for joining in today. Please subscribe to this channel for more updates on CodeVita. Hit the like button if you like this video, and do share it with any of your friends who are preparing for CodeVita. Thank you for joining today, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks.